Hello. And today we'll be playing Journal. I'm going to choose Niko this time. I love running, but I should try something else. Something with a little more interaction. Even though I know it's for my own good, I couldn't help but feel down about it. Okay, out of remaining available activities, these were the ones that catch my eye. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of sport, I still felt inclined to choose it. I mean, it's not particularly hard, and there are a lot of people to talk to there. Well, I guess it's decided then. I headed to the gym with a confident stride. It took me little time to get there, considering that I was practically jogging and decided to start. The door still has its lights open. I should probably head in. I walked into a gymnasium full of people that smelled sweat invading my nostrils. I scanned the area to search for the club manager, who I assume will be my gym teacher. As I had noticed yesterday, the gym was quite spacious. There were multiple courts in here. There was a dodgeball, volleyball, tennis, and basketball court. Everyone seemed to be pretty focused on their activities, not even turning at the sound of the door opening. Most of the teams practicing were only for the male division. All the aspiring athletes were wearing the school's sports uniforms, which hurt their muscles pretty nicely. It was difficult not to stare. Muscles. Hey kid, are you lost or something? I saw my gym teacher shout from all the way across the room, earning me looks and whispers from everyone in the middle. I jumped in place, flushed at getting caught staring at someone as if they were a piece of meat. My fuss intensified as I saw more and more people stare at me. Well, why are you here, kid? I was just leaving. I said before closing my backpack and turning around. Well, that went well. But wait. She jogged to me at an alarming speed, mindlessly crossing through the basketball court. The players didn't seem to mind, though. It was just a joke, bucko. Loosen up. She punched my shoulder playfully. I was about to rub it, but her intense gaze narrowed on me, freezing me in place. And well, she kind of just stared at me for just a minute, while I'm trying my hardest to stop my awkward blush. At this point, I don't think my awkwardness will ever leave my body. May I leave now, ma'am? Her cheeks wetted a little. Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about something. She wetted her posture and cleared the non-existent dust off her clothes. Hi there, Lucas, right? You are in my senior class, if I'm not misremembering. Yes, ma'am. I puffed my chest, trying to look slightly more intimidating. I'm guessing you are here for the tryouts. She grinned mischievously. Tryouts for the club? I guess. She arched an eyebrow. You guess. Don't look at me like that. I have no idea how this works. God damn it, Lucas. Stop the awkwardness once and for all. I'm here for the club activities, not for the school's team, ma'am. Am I in the correct place? She hummed as she inspected me from top to bottom, analyzing my form. I refused to even breathe, but I just kept my fake smile on and endured. You look like you have a nice shape, kid. You could probably enter a team easily. I laughed awkwardly. She must be getting desperate if she thinks I have a nice shape. Thanks for the offer, ma'am, but I'm really not interested in joining a team. She frowned not so subtly. Well, do you know that if you join a team, you won't get final exams? I looked around the room, trying to avoid her intense presence. Nobody was looking at us anymore. I think I should get going. Wait. She started fiddling with her fingers. I'm going to be completely honest with you, kid. I lost a lot of players in the male division due to a new video game that came out, or God knows what. Combine that with people leaving to focus on their studies to get to a good college, that left me with little to work with. I don't have enough players for any of my teams. I have to register the participants in a couple of weeks for the upcoming tournaments. You look kind of athletic. At least he's trying. I don't know, man. I don't feel like I'm the most audible person for the team. It's nothing against you. I just think I would hold everyone back. I look up to see my professor holding a confident expression. Then why don't we find out if you have what it takes? Let's test you. I don't think that's... Go to the locker room and open locker 124. There's a pair of shorts that should fit you there. She tossed me some keys. Wait, man, I have to get going. You know where the locker room is, right, kiddo? She put out her whistle and took a step towards me. You have 2 minutes, kid. Go. God damn my ears. Remember, the clock is ticking. She doesn't even look apologetic. She's just grinning. Let's get this over with. After changing, I went back to the entrance. Good, you didn't stall. I would have had it. I thought of it. Now then, kid, first of all, we have 5 teams: the track team, the basketball team, the football team, the tennis team, and the dodge team. Out of those 5, the only one you can't enter is the football team. Why is that? The team is close to full, and I'm not letting you in when we have 4 other teams with much needed participants. What's it going for football anyway? Do you know how to play tennis? Never tried it. Well, it takes a lot of time to get decent at it, and a single year won't suffice. Well, so what sport are you here for? Well, I'm not particularly short, but I don't feel tall enough for trying out basketball. And I did say I had to be more social, so I guess the track team is out of the question. Dodgeball, ma'am. She arched an eyebrow mockingly. Didn't you get hit pretty badly yesterday while playing? She shrugged her shoulders. It doesn't matter. Now follow me. She guided me towards the dodgeball field where I played yesterday. I probably should have chosen something else now that I think about it. See, I'm getting cold feet. As we were approaching, I saw a familiar face with a very determined look. Oh yeah, Amy mentioned that Niko was on the dodgeball team yesterday. The intense teacher blew her whistle to grab everyone's attention. Immediately, the ball stopped moving and everyone looked over at us. Oh, hi, Lucas. The feline waved at me. Oh, you're friends with Hall? Is that his surname? Yes, ma'am, we met yesterday. Huh. She wondered out loud. You're a new student, right? Yeah. Yeah, that seems about right. Weird. Anyways, guys, this is Lucas Noor. He is here for a tryout. Niko cockily smiled at me. And you all remember what we do on tryouts days, right? I heard all of Niko's teammates sigh. I looked behind Niko where his teammates stood. They were in a very open semicircle, all smiling awkwardly at me. I almost left out a giggle. Their awkward expressions were incredibly funny. You remember all the rules, right, kid? That's a ball, right? Not much science behind it. I think so, yeah. Well, anyways, I'm going to refresh your memory to avoid misunderstandings. She looked at the small raccoon in the group. He blushed and scratched his neck awkwardly. You dodge a ball if it's thrown at you. If you catch it, the person who threw it is out. You can block the ball with another one, but I don't recommend it since it's probably going to bounce back to them. At the beginning of the game, there are 6 balls in the middle of the court. You can either prepare the one for one and grab it, or stay where you are and try to catch one. There are many variations of it, but let's start with that. Okay, kid, there are 2 types of tests you have to take to get in. You're going to take them both right now. First is the endurance test. You all will be doing some cardio exercises. The first one out is punished, and the last one standing gets money for the losers. If you are the first one out, you won't get on the team. And if you are on the starting team and lose, you get cleaning duty all week. I heard her go close to me. Are you all warmed up? Well, I'm not. But I don't want to make them wait. I'm still feeling slightly confident too. I have always been good at cardio, so hopefully this won't last long. Also, there's a ginormous guy on the team, so he probably has low endurance. He looked worried as well. So yeah, I think I'm good. Oh, nice. Today was my turn to clean up. I guess you will be doing a little old me a favor. Niko petted the big guy's shoulder, standing on his very tippy toes. I hate it here. Niko chuckled. So let's start with a simple circuit. You have 45 seconds of exercise, then 15 for rest. We'll start with some burpees, and what about that? You'll be doing this for 10 minutes. Starting now. Jump down, push up, repeat. Easy enough. The trick in these things is to keep a steady breathing. And well, not to brag, but since I run daily, I'm fairly used to this level of cardio. That's to entertain my mind to avoid fatigue. Okay, so there are 2 felines, a jackal, a bear, and a raccoon here. It was really interesting seeing them all together since they all had different body complexions. For example, the bear had big muscles and he towered over everyone else, but was panting heavily as he did the drill. Both Niko and the raccoon looked light on their feet, barely seeming to get tired. Then the jackal seemed really uncoordinated, sometimes pick up the pace in the push-up, then slowing it down on the jump to still be in our rhythm. And the other cat was like me, consistent and focused. Soon enough, 10 minutes passed and we were told to do another exercise. At first we're doing laps across the court, then doing squats, and we were now supposed to start doing some sit-ups. But right after the jog, the bear decided to stop altogether, acknowledging defeat. As a result, almost everyone stopped with the circuit. But for some reason, Niko and the raccoon kept going. So the rest of us ended up watching them. It was quite fun seeing 2 absolutely drained guys fighting to see who was the last man standing. Give up, you know I have better stamina than you. The guy held between sit-ups, having a confident smirk on his face. Niko had one of his own, but the clear annoyance behind it was apparent. You is. It had been a long time since I had actual competition. Oh, fuck you. Niko chuckled. Someone sounds tired. Who knew you were as useless in academics as you were in sports? You are the most annoying motherfucker I've ever met. Is that the best comeback your little brain could think of? Shut your whore mouth. Things are escalating quickly. I looked at the teacher who had the bright smirk I had seen her hold. You're supposed to be the figure of authority here, lady. She saw me look at her, then arched an eyebrow. I directed my gaze towards the fighting teams, then looked back at her with a disbelieving look. It's literally your job to stop things before they get out of hand. She smiled sheepishly, scratching her neck, and proceeded to annoy me. Dude, don't think about it too much. I looked at the teacher who had the brightest smirk I had seen her hold. You're supposed to be the figure of authority here, lady. She saw me looking at her, then arched her eyebrow. I directed my gaze towards the fighting tees, then looked back at her with a disbelieving look. It's literally your job to stop these things before they get out of hand. She smiled sheepishly, scratching her neck, and proceeded to annoy me. Dude, don't think about it too much. The sweaty bear behind me whispered. They seemed passionate. He chuckled, trying to remain somewhat silent to not interrupt their little show. They have gone way further with insults, but don't worry, they won't escalate it with you here. I gotta fuck your father if you don't stop right now, you stupid fuck. Oh, is it gonna be an exchange? I fuck your dad and you fuck mine? That's kinda kinky, I like it. No, dude, what the hell's wrong with you? What do you mean? You were the one who started. I turned towards the bear who looked at the floor while slightly blushing. Lucas White. Yeah, pleasure. Santiago Santos. Call me Santos. Sure. He sighed tiredly, still a bit out of the tryout. My bet is that Eric will faint in the next 5 minutes. And before you ask why, look at his eyes. His eyes were closing erratically, and he seemed lost. You sound a bit too calm. Does this happen often? The son looked away, yeah. The next thing you'll know when you wake up is that your parents got divorced and I'm your new daddy. And I'll fuck your dad so loud you'll wake up by his moans. Shut the fuck up. You couldn't help but chuckle. So what brings you here? He had a slight accent, slightly noticeable but still there. Stepping out of my comfort zone, you? I have absolutely no idea. Relatable. Huh, I won. He fucking fainted? Santos stood up with a sigh. I'll take him to the infirmary. Nuh-uh, buddy. Nice try on that one. You know as well as I do what comes next. He sighed. Someone gotta take him to the infirmary, Teach. You're right. Bruce, get him to the infirmary. What did I do? Nothing. Now get to it. I heard that. Bruce walked over to Eric's body, then pulled him with his foot. I don't wanna. He's all sweaty and gross. Do you want to be on cleaning duty? No. He grabbed the raccoon and carried his bridle style. Fucking hell, this sea is dumb. She is dumb with this fucking idol whose ego too big to be conscious about himself. Everyone here is quite the individual. You passed the first test, kid. Congrats. Dude, really? Now on to the second one. Santos, get on the court. Tease, I'm tired. No bitching, boy. Santos huffed and reluctantly walked into the court. Yeah, feels good to put a lowlife in its place. Now entertain me, peasants. Give your best player your best performance. Niko sat at the bench. Santos flipped him off, but Niko only chuckled. Now, boys, chillax. Chillax. So this one is way shorter, so let's get going with it. She pushed me to the court. He has 4 balls. Niko snickered. It's simple. You dodge him. He has a meat cannon, so good luck. Niko chuckled again. Shut up, brat. Now, you ready, Santos? Probably not. Go. I got into position to dodge, flexing my knees and making eye contact with the ball. Wait, the ball doesn't have eyes. Focus. Santos threw the first ball. I saw it coming straight to my face. I managed to duck under it, hearing it bounce behind me. That's one. Santos saw a ball slightly to my left, trying to predict my movement. I dodged about ducking. Well, this is easy to do. Go for his balls, Lucas. What is he talking about? I don't even have the balls. Lucas, the balls. I turned my head to look at him. He was just smiling like a dork. Nicola, I've told you countless times to shut the hell up when people are playing. It's not my fault. How in the world was that not your fault? You threw the ball, not me. Also, he's fine. Look at him, he's conscious. My head. Go get an ice bag from the infirmary. But geez, the nurse would get all bits and get... Alright. Don't give me that look, jeez. Be right back. Hey kid, you there? How many fingers do you see? 2. Good. That fucking brat never shuts the fuck up. How you feeling? I don't want to play against Santos again, holy. I gave her a thumbs up. I know the pain sucks, but hey, look on the bright side. You passed the test. You're on the team, buddy. Congrats. I closed my eyes and turned around, face to the ground. Why didn't I choose another sport? Doesn't look happy. No shit. Whatever, I'm gonna go sour. Get up, Lucas. The period's almost over either way. Here, let me help you. He boosted me up to my feet. You have a cannon for a head. My head's still pounding. I saw him blush. Yeah, sorry about that. Teacher gets pretty worked up if we give the new bloods an easy time. Made that mistake once, never again. I will ask you to join me, but I know you didn't bring a spear. Yeah, I don't. I'll make sure to bring one next time. Which days of practice, if you don't mind me asking? 3 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Niko bursted out the bathroom door. Here's your ice bag. Sorry for distracting you. It's okay. I took it with a kind smile. I kind of have to get going. Thanks for everything. Let me walk you out. See you Thursday. See ya. So, what did you think about today's practice? It's nice to move the body a little after being seated for like 8 hours, right? Yeah, actually. I was a bit intimidated at first, but it was alright. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done one of those silly tests. Santos always ends up losing. Didn't the teacher say something about punishment? Yeah, if you get last, supposedly you get benched. But he's the teacher's fave, so this never happens. That guy was a big cranky today. He was usually a big teddy bear. Get it? Because he's a bear. Also, a judgmental eyebrow. I forget you don't know the meaning of fun. But there are times, especially after a good session of practice, which he invites us for some ice cream outside of the school. It's so good. I've heard from Amy that it's pretty good. No, motherfucker. When I say it's amazing, I mean it. It feels really natural, despite most of them being milk-based. It's difficult to replicate that feeling when it's not water-based, since it's more difficult to equilibrate both the milk and the flavor presences. You sound quite passive about this. Dude, Mario's ice creams are so good. Maybe we can all go as a team on Friday to finish the week with a high note. Sure, I'd like to. But yeah, I'm glad you came today. He flushed a little bit. Thanks, I'm glad I came too. Yeah, we really needed a flex player. Flex player? Yeah, you're new. Let me explain a little bit about this. He grinned as he clutched the overly sized backpack resting on his shoulders. Each team has different sorts of players. Generally, you want the most balanced ones in your team, since the sport requires fast adaptations, but you can adjust your players' positions before starting the game in case they have a linear play style. There are 4 official positions: the catchers, the corners, the snipers, and the throwers. And before you say anything, I didn't come up with this lame-ass terminology. I have my own better terminology. They are the cannons, the flex players, and the bait. There's so much technique and strategy involved in this. Gotta love dodgeball so much. Most teams are conformed with 2 flex players, 2 heavy cannon, and 2 baits. Our school is known for our amazing adaptability since we generally play 4 flex, a cannon, and a bait. He puffed his chest out with pride. The Dodgers' function in the team is to actively go out of their way to be extra mobile, like running for the ball at the beginning of the match, since they have the biggest chance of dodging at close range. So this role tends to be filled by a slender person generally. I don't think I need to explain the science behind that. He smiled cockily. They can either play really defensive, trying to tire the enemy team before you, or they can play overly aggressive, constantly making chaos to give the heavy cannon a better position. The biggest mistake as a dodger is to play unpredictably or at the enemy's pace, so the player needs to be quite perceptive. Anyways, that isn't really important for you since that's not your role. Your role will be the flex player since the cannon and bait are filled already, and well, your goal should be to just adapt depending on the team. Our school is known for our amazing adaptability, and that is due to what you'll do. I heard this phrase once in an anime, but now I say it as mine. Sometimes you have to be a protective wall, a legible shield for your team. Sometimes you have to be the spear that will penetrate the defenses. You have to learn when to push what style. That sounds hard. Not really, you can just cover the style of the other flex players if you are not confident in yourself. Trust the team. See, I almost forgot. Give me your number. I'm going to add you to the team's group chat. I told him my number and he added me into a group chat filled with cursed memes and spam. Pussy. In a team environment, you need to trust your teammates. This week we are all going out to eat. You can't say no. I kind of wanted to tell him that I still was planning on using the rest of the week to try all the stuff, but I got overwhelmed by his excitement. Sure, I'm down. He smiled wildly. Good. I just saw the hour. I'm kind of really running late. I'm excited to have you in the team. He brought his shoulders with mine in a playful manner. Bye, sucker. And just like that, he ran off towards the east gate. I'm excited as well, Niko. God, what a long day. I walked with a steady pace, the dust slowly creeping into the scenery. Didn't think it would take so much energy to be more social. I think I admire extroverts now. Either way, today was really interesting. I started my first club activity today. Time flew today, most likely due to the club. Ended up having fun, so I guess it was worth it. But it's best to put all school stuff aside and rest for the remainder of the day. I still have to write my journal after all. Well, the journal is basically the same in all the routes. So you want to see what the journal is, you can go to Zach's Day 2, where you'll see the journal, what the main character has to say. So we're just going to skip it for this route. I can write tomorrow. It's already pretty late. I ignored the book that called out to me and laid on my cold bed. I better start doing today's homework so I can sleep faster, because I'm going to need a lot of energy tomorrow to keep up with the plan. My day lasted about half an hour longer, where I did homework quite efficiently. Then my mind wandered off to the land of dreams, where I dreamt about an incredibly hot guy. Okay, so that's day 2 for Niko. So Niko is what I figured he would be. This cocky, annoying guy. Kind of snarky, especially that when he was going at it with another teammate about, doing his dad. So, yeah. Easy, really cocky and snarky, and there's a lot of energy to him. He's definitely confident about himself. That's what he and Derek have in common. Both of them are confident about themselves. Though Derek, he's certainly more. I mean, he's confident about himself, but he's not like cocky and all snarky and stuff. He's nice. He's nice, but Niko, he has more like a mischievous type of demeanor to him, you know. Anyway, we'll start day 3 for Niko next time. Thank y'all very much for watching. Bye.